All right. So raise your hand if you use technology in your teaching. Okay. Raise your hand if you've ever used virtual reality in your teaching. Nobody. In your life. What do you mean?
We have the VR glasses.
Okay. Great. All right. So the world is gradually becoming paperless, wireless, and, to be honest, limitless. So basically, virtual reality is now very, very, very accessible, well, to people who have money, but in general accessible. So have you ever tried virtual reality? Not in class, just maybe, yeah, okay. Virtual reality goggles or a helmet? Both. Great. Did you like it? Okay. All right. So when I was in high school, I remember that my classmate got a cell phone for her birthday, and she brought it to school. And she was standing like in the middle of the classroom, and she said, "Oh, I need to make a call. I need to call my mom." And she takes this thing out of her bag and starts dialing. And when I was looking at this, I thought, wow, that's amazing. I was really shocked. Like, she's calling her mom from the classroom. So that was a real shock for me, and I'm very hard to impress. So after this, actually, tablets, touch screens, nothing really impressed me that much. But when I tried virtual reality helmet for the first time, I was shocked. It was amazing, because when you watch a lot of movies and you kind of think, yeah, it should be this and that, and you build those expectations in your head, and then you think when you try a real thing, you're going to be disappointed just because, well, it's not going to be the same as you think. But it was even better. So in the world of VR, we basically have two devices that we use, a VR helmet and VR goggles. Do you know the difference? No. All right. So VR helmet is something more, well, let's put it like this, serious. Okay, this is more expensive, and this gives you a better experience, to be honest. And it's connected to, well, either a computer or a gaming console or something like this. VR goggles, they are simpler to use, and to use them, you just need a mobile phone. That's it. Everybody has a phone. Do you have a phone? Of course you do. So it's very easy. You download a couple of apps, you just put your phone in there, and you're in virtual reality. It's not as good as the helmet, but it's very, very affordable. Do you know how much this one costs? Can you guess? No, around like 25-ish, 30,000 rubles. And you need a gaming console for this, so you also have to buy it if you don't have it. So it's very expensive. What about this? 5,000, okay. Anybody else? 2? Okay. I'm going to show you the goggles that I brought with me. This cost me 400 rubles. It's very affordable. You can easily afford those for a group of students. It's very, very, very affordable. So please find a partner, somehow pair up, okay, or work in groups of 3. I have 2 sentences over here. So you need to finish them in any way you like and tell your partner, okay? 1 minute. Okay, so for me, virtual reality is a couple of ideas. Something new, something unknown, okay? Mysterious.
Something that I want to try.
Something that you want to try, okay. Anything else? Something huge? From the future, sorry. Some of them are huge. Okay, something from the future. For my students, virtual reality would be...
Engage.
Okay, engaging? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to talk about what you can do with virtual reality goggles in the classroom. I've used it for adults and teenagers. I haven't tried it with children. I'm not sure their parents will like it, but you need to check with them. Maybe they will be okay. So when students see those virtual reality goggles, when you give them these goggles at the lesson, they will be shocked, because this is something they can easily buy themselves, but not use it at the lesson, because this is something different. So what you can actually do, if you have phones with you right now and the internet, can you please download either both of these apps or one of these apps, and we might get a chance to do something practical. So I know little about Google Play because I use iPhones, but these apps are in both stores. So Просмотр улиц at Google, it's the first one and it's my favorite. So did you get the names? Okay. So basically what it is, do you know this Google app, and you also can do it on a computer, when you drop a little person on the street and you can see the street view? Okay, so this is the same thing in VR. So this app actually has просмотр улиц, a street view, if you have it in English. They actually have these special images that makes you like walk into this street or whatever. So you can do it for describing where you are, asking students to describe where they are, guessing where they are, or describing your feelings depending on what it is, because sometimes there are 360 pictures, so they are not videos, they are pictures that people take with a special camera, 360 camera, and when you wear the goggles, you are in the scene. So it can be anything, it can be under the water, it can be space, anything you like. So with my teen group, we read a text about Sydney, and in the end of the reading section, there was a question, like, which of the places would you like to visit, and why? So they discuss these questions, and then I gave them the goggles, and they got a chance to actually go there. This is kind of amazing, because they just read about it, and they can actually see it, because pictures in the books are great and everything, but it's not the same. And, well, you can print out the black and white photos, but it's not the same either. Has anyone downloaded anything? Yeah? All right. Also, it helps after the holidays. I'm definitely going to do a lot of VR goggles in September when my students come back from holidays. And it's a great chance to share where they've been. So they would just put the address of the hotel or whatever they've been in their Google Street View maps and show it to their classmates. All right. So if you, has anyone downloaded any of the apps? Yeah? Okay. So please have your Bluetooth on and I will send you a picture. Do you have an iPhone? Okay. So what I'm going to do is, if you downloaded Cardboard Camera, I'm going to send you this 360 picture of a classroom in my school. You will open it up in Cardboard Camera. I'm going to give you the glasses, and you're going to go to my school right now. Okay, I can see 3 phones. Evgeny, yeah? Okay. Oksana? No? Not gonna send it to people who don't want to see it, so. And a weird name, Kybar, okay. That's AirDrop. So, yeah. Okay, have you got it? So you need to open it in Cardboard Camera. Open the app Cardboard Camera and import. Do you have your Bluetooth on? There is a My Phone with My with an I. Okay. iPhone Elena. Okay, so when you have downloaded this picture in Cardboard app, please raise your hand. I will keep going, just raise your hand and I will give you the goggles, okay? Also, I'll be, with these goggles, I'll be in the open space. If you see it in your schedules, it's going to be after lunch, I think. All right, so do you know why Google Cardboard is called Google Cardboard? Yes, it's virtual reality goggles made of cardboard. It's really simple. It's made of cardboard. It's basically paper. And I actually, on YouTube, I've seen some how-to videos about how to make your own virtual reality goggles. It's very simple. So if you're into DIY, you can try and do it. It's basically, you can buy it in, I think, any store online. So it looks like this. It's just a cardboard box with a couple of lenses in it and like a slot for a phone. So it looks very simple. And these fancy goggles, maybe they look fancy when I hold them and you see them from over there, but when you come closer, they're kind of flimsy because they cost 400 rubles. Okay, also iPhone Daria, yeah, I know. Okay. So have you downloaded in Cardboard? Camera, no? All right. So what you can do is personalize tasks and take those personalized tasks to the next level. As in you ask, like sometimes students during the lesson talk about their room, right? Describe your room. They can take a 360 picture of their room and show it to their partner. So you just give them the goggles, they put their phone in there, and they can actually go in the room. What I also did, it's a fun activity. I took a picture of a classroom, and then I took a second picture, but I've changed some details. So two people wear goggles with the same classroom in there, but it's slightly different, and they have to talk and find the differences, what the differences are. All right. Also, you can take 360 pictures. I think with any phone, if you have an iPhone, for sure you can take 360 pictures. It's called a panorama when you open your camera. It's a default camera. It's very easy. You just basically go like this and take a very, very, very long and thin picture. Okay, so you can take a holiday. You can give your students a task when they go on holiday to take a picture of whatever they like or see there, and they can then show their classmates. It also works with adults. Okay, here are some apps that you can use in your class. These are different. These are not pictures. These are actually videos, 360 videos. Roller coaster. For some reason, like half of VR apps are roller coasters. I don't know why they would make so many apps to make you sick. It does make me sick, but maybe some people don't get sick. Teenagers love it. So roller coaster is the actual roller coaster. Wire walk, where you can see around while standing on a wire. The moon is pretty impressive. Skydiving, also a bit scary, but okay. So using these VR experience, you can teach students talk about feelings and maybe what they might be feeling. Actually, in VR goggles, they are very accessible, but just a few people actually buy those because people don't know that they cost 400 rubles. See, are you surprised?
I've done it.
You've done it? Okay, come here. Because when people hear VR, they think expensive. Right? It's only 400 rubles. Okay, now watch how it works. You open this. Put your phone here. Okay, you put your phone in here. Just put it in, and you can change the position of lenses so that it's comfortable for you personally to see everything. So here. Try to look at it. Okay, what do you see?
The classroom.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Interesting.
So, first you need to spend a little time on teaching your students how to change the lens positions, and you need to spend a little bit of time on making your students download all these apps, because you will need multiple phones. Okay, so what are your impressions?
Amazing. Awesome. Was trying.
Okay, so you can take your phone out. So you'll get a chance to. I have a lot of them with me, like 8 or 7. So. You have to be careful with your phone. I once dropped my phone.
It likes to.
Sure. Yeah.
Excuse me, do you get some special permission from the parents? You have a phone?
Oh yeah, I ask. Yeah.
Because some people will see.
Yes. That's true, because when I first got these goggles, it was so amazing for me when I learned about Google Cardboard and that it's made of cardboard and it's so easy to use and so cheap. I thought that it would be the same as the helmet, because in the helmet you never get sick. But in goggles you might, because when I first got them, I tried to search for different apps and I used it for maybe around an hour and a half or 2, and yeah, then I got a little bit nauseous and had to go to sleep. So don't overdo it. So basically, you give the students the goggles, they look at it for like a minute, and then they take them off and talk about it, because, well, it's not very maybe comfortable to be in them all the time. Okay, also some apps to check out. These have videos in them. Jaunt VR, Relax VR, NYT VR, and Discovery VR. So basically they are 360 videos. Some of them have audio, some of them don't. Experience of people going to different places can be Arctic, anything, skydiving, just diving in the sea, or whatever. Relax VR is very nice. There's nice music there, so lying on the beach. And the beauty of this is that at first, when you give those to students, they don't understand that it's 360 and you can actually turn around. And one of my one-to-one students, I once gave her the VR glasses for the first time, and the topic was, it might be, it could be, and she needed to guess what city it is. I put her in the center of London, and she was just standing there. It might be in Europe. It could be any city. There is nothing here, nothing special. Like, look around. Like, wow, wow. Oh my God! It was the Big Ben. So she just didn't see it. She didn't know that you could do this and turn around like this. So this way, it's really interesting and it's really, really amazing. Also, I'm going to take a 360 picture right now. So please don't move. Whenever I do this, people think I'm making a video and start waving. Oh. It takes skill to do this. Sorry. Huh?
Is it with sound?
No, it's a photo, but it's very, very long.
May I ask a question while you're taking a photo?
Sure.
How often do you use these tools and how long is the lesson? Is one pair enough or you need two things to use?
Do you mean a pair of goggles?
Yeah, immediate.
I have 8 for the group. But you don't have to have 8. That depends. That depends on what you do with them. But I have 8, and it's hard to manage a teenage class with 8 people wearing goggles. So I use it for smaller classes, but it's possible. I've used it with 8 people in class, and well, it was basically fine. If you don't have any discipline issues, it shouldn't be a problem. Because if they get overexcited about it, you need to stop them. So I've used them for a couple of months now in class. This was just a random idea. Just after I learned that it was so affordable, I just bought them, of course. And
How many?
I have 8. 8.
For every.
Yeah, for every student in class. Well, I don't have to wear them. And I have 8 with me right now, so I'm going to, again, be over there in open space and let you try those apps. Also, what do you want to say? Also with teens, of course, always ask the parents because some of them, first of all, it's very hard with glasses. It's almost impossible, and you have to ask the parents because some teens, they have problems with their eyes. And in this case, I wouldn't do it with the group at all because one person left out, that's not the right way to do it. Okay, do you have any questions? No?
How long is the lesson?
How long is the lesson?
Not the lesson, so that you use this device.
How much time does it take from the lesson? Okay, it doesn't take a lot of time because you need to spend some time once to clarify how to do everything with the glasses and how to download what apps they need, and which can basically be homework. And after this, it doesn't take a long time. They just put it in, they look 1 minute, and they take them off. So it doesn't take a long time. Okay. So any other questions?
Do you share your ideas with these 3D audio reality in ELT classes? Do you have a kind of blog? Do you have any kind of space where you share ideas on how to use this technology in ELT?
I don't have, I have a video blog on YouTube, and I'm going to make a video about those pretty soon, yeah. So you can find a link somewhere on my Facebook or Instagram account, which are here, by the way. Okay, thank you.